It's based on a model that was invented many, many years ago, not just even decades, but potentially centuries ago. And there's this model of depending on media to distribute a message and create a message and rely on media to distribute that message. That model is a very functional model that's worked for many decades, and it's become very difficult for agencies and clients to get out of that model. There are companies who are starting to break out of that model or not rely on so much on the traditional media-based business, but I think the media model is the one that's the biggest challenge at a macro level. The first thing that came to my mind was learn a tangible skill, right? So anything from coding to designing user experiences to building something, something tangible, not just talking and presenting something, but being able to make things. You don't have to be able to make all the way, but at least be able to start makes a big difference for any individual. When you look at the client-agency relationship and agencies who are doing good work and the clients who are progressive, that combination I think is quite important. So, any agency that works for Nike, for instance, like we work with Nike, a few different agencies work with Nike, but because the client is very focused on the end user, and they're very much focused on providing innovation and inspiration to their users, they push the agencies to provide the same. When you look at companies that are brands that are progressive, they I think are good at surrounding themselves with progressive companies and agencies. I just think that we, all of us, are so fortunate to be alive now, because I think it's the most exciting time ever to be alive, and to me that's just enough to get up and see what's out there, right? And even before you get out of bed, you can pick up your smartphone and you can see what's happening around the world, like literally at your fingertip. So to me that's enough motivation to keep myself going.